Yo guys, what is going on? It is Royal here today, back for another episode of the Skyblock series here on royal.enchantedmc.net. I don't even know what episode we're on at this point. I have been playing so much Skyblock recently, which is okay because Skyblock is my favorite game mode to play. But I've been farming, I've been grinding mobs, I've been editing videos, I've been all over the place. I think this is episode 5, but I could be wrong. But welcome back. Of course, if you guys haven't checked out the server already, you guys are definitely missing out. The server is Bedrock and Java compatible. You guys know this season I have mainly been a farmer. I've done a little bit of mob grinding and I haven't had to touch dungeons just yet. Just look at all of the enchants that are going off whenever I'm farming, bro. Well, in today's episode, we're still gonna be farming. I don't know if you guys are getting tired of farming, but this is just what you have to do to become a top island. And the goal for today's video is going to be focusing on our money production. If I take a look, we are still thankfully IS top #1, and that is the goal for this season. All right, I want to finish as the #1 island because I haven't had a Skyblock map win in, I think, legit 2 years, bro. Like, I'm not even trolling. I think the last time I won Skyblock was with I Flushed My Phone. If any of you guys still remember who that is, I don't even know where that guy went, bro. I haven't spoken to him in ages. But yeah, I think that was the last map win I had on Skyblock. Right now, we're IS top #2, but the only thing that we are lacking in is spawners. Okay, we have 22 million spawner value. Where is IS top #1? We're actually right behind third place, which is 4 a.m. I think 4 a.m. has pretty much been our main competition this season, but now we're really starting to gap them in coins and rubies, but they somehow still have more spawners than us. We are 2 million spawner points behind them. So, that's not even spawner top #1. Spawner top #1 island. Hello, did I miss it or something? Where are they? Oh my god. Bro, wait, what? The richest island spawner-wise is a solo, and it's funky with 39 million spawners. How? How is he doing this? Oh my god, bro, he has $4 trillion grinded out by himself. I don't know what this guy is doing, but I don't think we're gonna be passing him up for some reason. Dude, how is he doing this as a solo? Like, I'm genuinely confused. He knows something that we don't. All right, but anyways, in today's episode, I am going to be focusing on my money production as much as possible. And for today's intro, I have 137 billion coins saved up. But also in today's video, we are going to be hitting a maxed out Omni tool level. We're currently level 474, and I believe the maxed out level is level 500 across the board. Yeah, level 500 is going to be fully maxed. I have a bunch of crystal slots that we can go ahead and edit and upgrade in today's episode as well. And to start it off, I think we're going to be starting it off by applying a money crystal for today's video. Also, I do think I'm going to reactivate the enchant beehive. I've had beehive disabled because apparently you make less coins whenever beehive is active, but you do make more money. So let's go into our hoe right here. We are going to reactivate beehive, and I do have 31 billion rubies. We're going to spend 22 billion of those rubies to max out beehive, which is a little ridiculous. I still think flamethrower is terrible. It says like it's supposed to give you more money, but it just doesn't work well. It's just not a very good enchant. So I'm still not touching that. I don't care what anybody says. And look, I mine like freaking 5 crops, and look at all of the bees destroying my farm. Beehive does get you a couple million coins every time it procs, but the problem is it just destroys so many crops within your farm that you lose out on raw crops, meaning you lose out on coins. But for today's episode, we're gonna have to thug it out with it, okay? Now, before we hop into all of the money, I do have another brand new enchant right here, Warden Guard unlocked. Chance to spawn an angry warden causing destruction to nearby crops. It says type coins. I'm gonna fully max this out. It's only 15 billion coins to fully max that out. I still have 138 billion to spend, but I do want to see how many coins it gets us per proc, so I'm gonna farm for a little bit and wait for this thing to activate. We just unlocked Phantom Swarm as well in the last episode. That is getting us a pretty good amount of coins, and it looks like Warden is pretty much on the same tier as Phantom Swarm, so we are gonna take that. Now let's go take a look. Everything else should be pretty much good money-wise. Thor, it does give you crops, but it gives you such a small amount of crops that I feel like it's genuinely not even worth to keep upgrading this. Maybe by the end of the episode, we'll max it out. We'll see. Dice, can we max you out for 8 billion? Sure, we'll go ahead and get that done. I don't really have a whole lot of rubies to my name at the moment, so we're just gonna hold off on all of the ruby enchants. I'm just looking for anything that's gonna make us more money. And it looks like we actually have all of the enchants pretty much covered besides investor right here. chance to gain a larger money multiplier per level. We have it at level 10,000 right now. We are easily going to be able to fully max that out. Level 15,000 out of 15,000. And we're not done there. We are also going to prestige this for 10,000 coins as well. And then we have to remax it out for another 10 billion. Wait, did I say 10,000? I meant 10 billion coins. Let's go ahead and remax it again. And I think you can get like 3 prestiges before you fully max out. I want to fully max out investor. Wait, okay, max level, boom. There we go. Is that the max prestige, maxed out prestige. We have investor at level 17,500, and I just realized that legit used all of our coins. I am down to 7.7 billion, and we technically weren't even done with everything that we needed. Let me max out haste, max out speed, but fortune right here. You can actually get fortune levels to use fortune on crops, which is just clearly going to make you way more money. So I don't even have enough to max this out anymore. I need another 10 billion coins. Luckily, that shouldn't take that long to farm out. Maybe like 5 minutes or something along those lines. But with all of these upgrades, guys, we better be making bank. I currently have $77 billion, which is a decent amount of money, but we need way more than that if we want to make a dent into IS top. I do want to go ahead and disable all of these enchant messages though, because it just spams the hell out of my chat. So they're still going to be proccing. Don't worry about it. We're still going to be making a bunch of coins from all of those enchants. I'm just not going to see the enchant message because I legit cannot read my chat at all whenever it does that. And I need to be looking out for these 1 minute markers to see how much money we're making per minute. Before I bought all of these upgrades, I think we were making like on a good minute $1 billion per minute. So this better have went up. Okay, there is our 1 minute marker. We made $2.4 billion. That means we have already like doubled up the amount of money we're making per minute. And my momentum multiplier isn't even maxed out yet. I'm happy with that. $2.4 billion in the minute, and there's still some more upgrades that I want to go ahead and get. So really quickly, I do want to head over to our island just to show you guys what we're working on. Right now, we are working on stray spawners. If I do / progression and we take a look, we've completed Magma Cube, Strider, Ravager, Drowned, and now we're on stray spawners. Have to kill about 400,000 more mobs to unlock enchanted strays. I don't think we've bought any enchanted spawners, like at all. I think whenever we unlock Evoker, we're going to try and get enchanted Evokers, and that's just whenever we're going to start buying enchanted spawners. I don't know if that's the meta. Again, I never really focus money on Skyblock because I'm never the money guy. But in these collectors, are there like decent amounts of money in here? $710 million with no money multiplier? Is that even... I feel like that's still not even decent. But maybe the reason why we're so far in spawner like value, I don't know if this is it, but maybe it's because we haven't purchased enchanted spawners. Are other islands purchasing enchanted spawners and just earning more money from those drops? I have no clue. Like I said, guys, I just simply do not know the metas. But it's fine. That's what we're working on for right now. Literally all we have is this farm and then this grinder over here, and that is pretty much the entire island. We don't really have like money farms with spawners set up yet, and we're on day... Server re-released on Monday. I'm recording this on Wednesday. I know this video is going out way later than Wednesday, but we're only like 2 to 3 days into the map, which is why we don't have a money farm up just yet. Maybe we could set one up in today's video. I'm not really sure how all the progression is going to work out, but there we go. Grinded out the 10 billion coins to purchase the final level of fortune. You can't prestige this or anything, so that's the maxed out level right there. Now let's head back and take a look at our crystals, because again, we need to apply a money crystal. Ooh, we even have a better coin crystal as well. So yeah, hold on. Give me a second, because there's a couple of things that we're going to have to apply here. I know I have an investor crystal. 49% boost is really, really good. So the enchant that we just max prestiged was investor, and now I just applied a crystal for it as well. Now let me take a look at my / crates. Let me open up all of my crate keys to get as many crystal boxes as possible so we can get some extra crystals to tinker and get some more dust. Oh, it'd be nice if we can get a higher tiered money pet as well. I think I'm still on mythical. If I take a look, yeah, bro, we have a mythical money pet, bro. We have got to upgrade our pets, but again, we kind of have to go to the dungeons if we really want to upgrade our pets. So boom, we now have a mythical plus. Still not great. We have a ton of work that we still got to complete on Skyblock, okay? Cut me some slack. It will all come with time. Now let's go delete a bunch of these crystals to get a bunch of enchanted dust, or not enchanted dust, just regular dust. And let's make these crystals 100% success. Now with these, we're going to get a 117% money boost, and then we're going to delete our old coin boost right here and apply this 117% boost. And that's all I can really do right now. We have a 47 nuke, 42 enhancer, 48 beehive, 49 investor, 117 money and coin booster crystals. Now here very soon, I can pretty much delete my enhancer boost, and then we're also going to unlock even another crystal slot, but I don't have any enchant crystals because I haven't been over to the dungeons. So might be something for a different episode, but all of those upgrades that we just did should definitely be making us more money, and our auras are still leveling up as well. We are on tier 6. I think tier 6 is the maxed out level, right? If I go take a look, yeah, tier 6 infinities. are the maxed out variants of these. I think we should be able to max out our auras in today's video because we are still going to be grinding. Another thing I could even do, which I haven't even considered, is just popping money boosters. Look at how many of these I have. Yeah, we should definitely do that. We are already at $91 billion. I think our money production has definitely gone up a lot. So let me max out my momentum multiplier up here. As you guys can see, we have a little bar. It's only a 0.1 or 0.06x. You can get that to a 1.25x. So let me max that out and then let's see how much money we make in the minute. All right, we have finally built our momentum multiplier, bro. It takes a while to get this thing fully maxed out, bro. Now let's go ahead and grab a 1 minute marker of how much money we are making. And I can just already see my balance. Guys, we are making an insane amount of money right now. We're up to $144 billion already. And bang, look at that, bro. $4.7 billion in the minute. That is about like almost 5x what we were making before I did all of these upgrades. So hopefully, guys, with this money increase, I'm going to continue to farm for a couple of hours. Hopefully that can help us make more of a dent into the spawner top value gap because, yeah, 4th place is just simply not going to cut it. I mean, I guess it technically is cutting it because we are IS top number 1 still, but it's definitely not ideal. We want to be like bare minimum 3rd place. Like, guys, we've only been farming for a couple of minutes and we're already on bow top number 6 with 150 billion. In like another 10 minutes, we could get right to like top 4. I think this is definitely very good pace. If I do slash shop, how much are Strider spawners? Or wait, are they strays? Sorry. Oh, they're strays. I'm tripping. $5 billion a spawner is insane. I can't lie to you. That is a lot, but I just purchased 30. And I do know that we don't have enough Strider spawners right now for like 4 people to be on the grinder at once. We did just have 4 people, but 1 person had to leave because they kept killing off the stack because we simply don't have enough spawners at the moment. So let's go ahead and place down 30 right there. Should help them a little bit. And yeah, let's just get to grinding for today's episode. We've got to make a decent dent into IS top, 23.3 million spawner points. We just need that to be better. So slash IS top, I've contributed $326 billion only. We're going to be getting that way up in today's video with all of these new upgrades. So let's go. And bang, there we go, bro. Only like another hour of grinding, dude. I'm back up to $100 billion, but I just hit tool level 500. So we have unlocked every single enchant in the game. And I'm going to try and max out rewind. 95 billion coins was enough to fully max it out. I have 20 bill left over. I don't even know what to spend it on, I guess. Just coin greed. Maybe a little bit more key finder could be helpful for some more pet boxes, more booster boxes. But that is not half bad, bro. A fully maxed out tool level. We don't have all of the enchants on it maxed out just yet. That's probably gonna still take a lot of grinding. And yeah, another $120 billion. Let's go ahead, go back over to the island and purchase some more stray spawners. Keep forgetting if we're on stray or striders like every single time. But there we go. Have another 24 spawners to add to the stack. Oh, and shout out to 2-0. He has a Phantom Swarm crystal for me to apply to get some more coins. That is huge. We are going to be applying this right now because at tool level 500, we also unlocked another crystal slot, as I said in the previous clip. And bang, there we go. We will take that. Now, I could also get rid of our enhancer crystal, but I don't have another crystal to apply to our hoe at the moment. So it's fine. We'll take the slight little upgrade. And slash IS top, we are now 3rd place in spawners. I don't know if it was me who was making the difference, but now we're at 24.8 million spawner points. We have like a 1 million point lead on 4th, which is 4 a.m., our main competition. So that's actually really, really good. We have to keep up this pace for a couple more hours at least. Well, it is now a couple hours later. All right, I haven't been farming the entire time. I did go to the gym, but we've still put in hours upon hours of grinding off camera, and I have been paying money to Countdown so we can keep funneling spawners. So the money that's in my balance isn't all that I've grinded, but I already have another whopping $455 billion. If I take a look at IS top, our contribution better be over $1 trillion or I'm gonna be type-heated. Okay, $1.3 trillion. We started off today's episode at what, 350 billion? So we have already made $1 trillion from a couple hours of grinding. That is insane. Also, we have another lucky block right here. Okay, it was 5 trade tickets. I did get some totem skin boxes as well. Shadow skin is pretty much the only good one that we won. I haven't pulled any top skin this season yet, which kind of does suck. If I do value/gifts, I might have a couple of these to go ahead and claim, but not anything super insane. And it looks like we got rinsed on all of our gifts anyway. Sure. I do also have a whopping 600 billion coins. So let's take a look at our hoe right here. I think I do want to max out Key Finder. It's 140 bill to max that out. Definitely a steep price, but at this point we can afford it. This right here, Coin Greed, 230 billion, fully maxed out. And yeah, we don't need to touch Enhancer anymore. What else can we even upgrade? Don't need to touch Flamethrower. And the rest of this are, I think they're all Ruby enchants, right? Dice is maxed out. Rewind is done. Cookie adds an extra 10 seconds to your cookie booster. I feel like this really doesn't matter. It would cost 75 billion to max that out, but I don't think I want to max that out if I'm keeping it a buck. So I think what we can start doing now, I do have 215 billion token or coins left over. We could start working on our sword to see if we can kind of be a hybrid player. Grinding mobs is a lot easier to do, by the way, because it's so much more like AFK brain. Obviously, you just auto click and make sure you're still at your PC and you're good. So maybe we start dabbling a little bit into our sword upgrades, because this is definitely super far behind. But like Ruby Merchant is already maxed out. Let's max out Deep Frenzy right here. Second Hand max you out. Ooh, and we can actually prestige these enchants as well. Again, they're not that expensive to just prestige. Ghost fully maxed this out. We don't need Reaper. Dice we can fully max out for another 14 billion. Don't need Mob Aura. Don't need Lightning. Mirror is already fully maxed out. Overload would be nice to max out. Oh wait, we had enough to afford that? What the hell? That was actually super cheap. But the prestiges are insanely expensive on the Ruby enchants. And then final one, Rewind. Oh my god, did we almost just fully max out our sword as well? Wait, this is wicked work. We're only missing like crystals on our sword. No, don't get it twisted. My crystals kind of blow at the moment. We have no enchant crystals for our sword, but that is not half bad. I'm also going to make this ruby crystal 100% success real quick. Boom, there we go. Now we can apply that to the sword right over here. And yeah, this is what the sword is looking like. It's not maxed out or anything just yet because I need to grind out more rubies for it, but I mean, our tools are not looking half bad at all. Let's take a look at our pickaxe real quick. Can we max out treasure? Boom, max it out. Dungeon key maxed out. Oh my god, guys, I mean, we're OP, dude. We need some updates to drop for these enchants to make them better. I would say that's not half bad. Now, if I do take a look at IS top, we only have 25.9 million points of spawners. 5th place, but this doesn't really count because I think we have just started to go for evokers. No, like I think we sold. So, oh my god, we have 255 evokers. Hold on, I thought evokers were like mad expensive. Oh, they're only 10 billion. I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were more than that. I'm going to purchase 46 evoker spawners and apply this to the stack. But the reason why our spawner value doesn't really matter right now is because all the striders I bought in the last clip, like the entire stack, I think we sold it on AH, so that way we can rebuy evokers. And evoker is the final spawner in slash progression. So how is this even looking? I mean, we're already almost halfway done with evokers and we'll have the maxed out spawner. So things are definitely starting to look up here on Skyblock. I know, you know, 5th place doesn't look great on IS top, but it's kind of fake stats. So it's fine. We are still gapping in coins, gapping in rubies, but I think that's going to go ahead and do it for me tonight. I think I might, you know, grind out a couple of mobs, but I know I don't make a whole lot of rubies because I need like ruby merchant crystals. I need like ruby greed crystals, mirror crystals, maybe even secondhand deep frenzy, things along these lines, ghost as well, and I just don't have any of it. I would have to go to the dungeons and grind it out. So maybe we go to the dungeons tomorrow. I think that sounds like a plan. Level up our player, get some dungeons loot because we are gapping in coins and gapping in rubies. So we'll see, but for right now, I'm gonna take a cut. We better still have IS top number 1 whenever I wake up. And by the way, IS level, I just saw we were level 99. We're 1 level away from the maxed out island level as well. This island is going crazy, guys. All right, guys, we are finally back online, and I definitely have some updates that we're gonna have to go over, but I think mainly we're gonna go over those updates in the next episode. But if I take a look right over here, you guys can see we still have our evoker farm with 236 evokers in it. But the main thing is we're finally on the last spawner, so we're gonna take a look at IS top. I know we're IS top number 1, but I don't know by how much. So if we take a look, IS top, obviously we're IS top number 1, but we're also first place in spawners now with 3.6 billion spawner value points. Absolutely insane considering we started off today's episode at like 20 million, I think, in 5th place. So I do want to see where 2nd place in spawners is currently. No way, it's still funky, bro. It's literally funky with 1.2 billion. But either way, we have a fat gap on everybody on the entire server now. Our main competition, I would say, is probably still 4 a.m., but it looks like 4 a.m. might be slacking a little bit. They're slipping in coins. We're just completely dominating the entire server. Holy hell. We have like almost triple the amount of coins that second place has, almost triple amount the rubies, and then like the spawner value, dude. The gap is insane. So the island has been absolutely cooking, and thankfully they are, because wait, hold on. What is this over here? Looks like we got another grinder way over here. What is this for? They're just farming sheep, but way over here for some reason. No idea why they're doing that. And wait a minute. Hold on, bro. This is random, but can I see another island's farms over there? That's so weird, because our island's right here, but like through the border, is this someone else's island? I've never noticed this. That is insane. I didn't know you could see other people's islands like that. Unless it's just a visual glitch and it's like mirroring our own island, but yeah, I have no idea. No, I don't think it is, because that island had 3 layers of nether wart, like all right next to each other. We only have 2. Super random. But anyways, I am about to go on a bit of a trip. I'm going to an NFL game. So for the rest of the week, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be able to play at all. I'm not gonna be home. But we're dominating by so much, I don't really think it's gonna matter. So that's perfect. Shout out to the island. They have been going crazy. I think I've done a pretty decent amount of grinding as well. For right now, let me go ahead and do /pass. We are working on the brand new tiers over here. I don't have it maxed out just yet, but we're pretty close. It's gonna come with a free cloud loot box, some tier 4 totem boxes. If I do /totems, did we pull any good tier 4s? We have a tier 4 dungeon, tier 4 ruby now. Finally, we can go ahead and equip that right now. Oh my god, we have a lot of tier 4 coins, which means we can make that into a 1-star. Let's go ahead and merge all, and then where is it? It is going to be right here. Sorry, a 2-star with a 3x coin booster. Any tier 4 enchant totems, perhaps? We have a tier 4 money. I guess we'll take it, but we're starting to make a lot of money from our spawners, I believe. We're going to dive into that a little bit more in the next episode, and still, unfortunately, no tier 4 enchant totem. I guess let's go ahead and rip open this last cloud loot box of the episode. We'll drop down the 2-star of the worlds with it as well. Why? Oh my god, it swung at the farm for some reason. Let's go ahead and place this down, and we're getting some XP pouches. A chunk loader for 24 hours is so unbelievably trash. It's all good though. It is what it is. I think that's gonna go ahead and do it for this episode of Skyblock. I don't know if this is gonna be a short video, but I do want to record one more video before I leave for my quick little weekend trip. So hopefully you guys did enjoy nonetheless. If you did, drop a like, sub if you guys are new. Obviously, come check out the server with royal.enchantedmc.net. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next episode of the Skyblock series.